darkest hour, we are besieged on all fronts. By enemies from within. By enemies from without. By enemies from beyond. Still, no matter the cost, we must persevere. Every blade must be turned to our defense. Every soul, every dark secret. For if we fail, all will fall into the damnation of eternal night.
Immediately coughing my guts out. Great start. Oh, that's me. Okay, that's better. Whew. Right, so where did I leave off? I'm on some
I
sort of
won't
prison
tolerate
planet.
weakness.
Some sort of lady.
A corpse in a uniform decorated with a winter scale coat of arms.
Stuff.
I told you, Evie, they are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions.
The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft. Heedless of everything but what is in front of him, he leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing.
But Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one ever had before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What?
The man finally realizes he is not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long thin metallic rod with blood dripping off it.
We have guests. From the Von Valancia ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you'll have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It's important that you feel everything, including your other eye.
The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contained a priceless treasure, a most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after a centuries-long
Very
search.
similar to BG.
Such dreadful shades.
Cassie recoils and covers her mouth.
The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core. And these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom.
The warden's gaze bores into you. Then he smiles with the corners of his lips.
You are too late, enemy of the truth. This bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find a trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Do you truly want to know?
He becomes more animated and runs a hand through his matted
Oh,
hair.
he's the warden. Shit.
You note it has been some time since he last trimmed his nails.
This was my garden, where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. That was before I realized that there is no future, not in the sense ordinary people understand. We are too attached to this life, to the limitations of our weak bodies, to the short-sightedness of our eyes that can scarcely see. It is all so insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach it is through a cleansing sacrifice. Do you understand?
Peaked? Peaked, D? Let me tell
You
you
know,
something.
we had this guy
I haven't
once.
even
He was a
begun
quiet
to
one.
peak.
One
And when I
day he
do
walked
peak,
into a middle deck
you'll
bar,
know.
threw one back,
Because I'm
and
gonna
then
peak
pulled
so
out a gun
hard
and started
that
shooting
everybody in
people left
Philadelphia
and
is
right
gonna feel
without
it.
saying a word. Then he
I'm in my
shoved the barrel
prime.
in his mouth and blew his brains out. Our warden here has exactly the same look in his eyes right now.
My sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please, allow me to introduce
Oh,
Yvain
shit, that's the lady's
Winterscale,
friend.
the younger son of Caligo's Winterscale in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat.
A fleeting glance at Winterscale's outstretched body is enough to turn your stomach. Torture, the very word, makes you cringe in shameful horror. Your mind reels with the memories you have tried unsuccessfully to push to the back of your mind all these years.
Your mind reels. Mind all these years. It's a bit much.
How dare you, contemptible peasant? For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more.
Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is in equal parts indignant and frightened. Abelard shakes his head somberly.
That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come of his naive attempt at negotiating with heretics. However, Yvain appears to still be alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Having a scion of House Winterscale on your deck would certainly prove...
The warden sneers and glances at the maimed young man.
Hostage? How rude. Young Winterscale is my guest and dearest friend. He came here himself to visit his old acquaintance and have a heartfelt talk, and I am merely showing him some appropriate hospitality to commemorate our reunion.
As if echoing his words, Yvain lets out a weak moan.
These are my optimates, saints who will guide the flock at the fated hour. Listen,
He pauses and smiles.
can you hear? You can't? They are crying out, calling. It's just that their cries are not meant for our ears. They cast their voices out there, beyond the edge of the glass, into the transparent quiet. They are heard. There their call is answered.
Rogue trader, every moment spent on talking to this heretic could be a moment spent destroying him and committing this place to purifying flames. Isn't it time we got started?
Oh, So you've managed to barge in here and interfere with...
He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast.
I do not like it when people take the prophetess Aurora's name.
As it sat so now.
The warden raises his hand, and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes.
The time for words is past. Optimus, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth, or become awash in blood.
Who is this? Aelord. Oh, okay, let me go to like here.
Why did I not foresee this?
Oof. Where's he going?
Thank you.
Oh, there's so many of them, Jesus. Alright, who are we? Dear, creature lives for some radius.
On it.
Emperor, grant me strength, for a horror from the Immaterium is upon us. It speaks to me, it's in my head. No, shut up.
Guess I'm out of points, movement points there, so I guess. Fucking X, where's
No can do.
weakness? Soldiers under the effect. Okay. That's forewarning. Dodge and parry increased.
Anything else? What? Was that you?
Extra stat boosts, can't go wrong. Right, so over here, there might some. Keep that back here, buddy.
I've seen worse
Oh,
battles
this is
than
Aelord.
this in my time.
Okay, that's cool then, I'll just move him up here. And give him the old slashy slash.
It will be done.
And Right, so this is my guy. Let's do some sneaky sniping. Guess it's
Suits my
killing them.
purposes. Losing me
Yeah,
was
but
your
yeah.
biggest mistake.
In a good way.
Not a problem for me.
So many guys here, holy shit.
Suits my purposes.
Okay, good. She does have line of sight on everyone from there. That's pretty handy because now... Can I do this without risking shooting my own people? Not really. Fuck it, let's just try. Oh, I guess if I shoot here, it's my boys.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I serve the ruinous powers. Out of my way!
Okay, here we go. Cassia. What was her deal? All creatures in the cone suffer damage. That sounds pretty good.
If I may.
Can't really get her in a place where I can like cone anyone. What's this? Fire grenade. I mean, I haven't tried a grenade yet, and I can get most of them at this probably. Still. See how they like that shit. Oh no, I fucking fired on the guy. I didn't mean to do that, oops. Hey Vane, Winter Scale, I'm sorry. I hope he doesn't die. He's burning.
Just a minor setback.
If he dies, I'll reload, it's fine. I'll simply reload.
Indeed. One fewer tongues. At your beck and call.
I am your doom.
All too easy. Already done.
I've got nothing else I can do, why is it not auto-ending my move? End my move! What's going on? Okay. So I just like can't walk onto any of this area that's in front of me, it's kind of annoying. Let's shoot this guy.
Doubt is for the weak.
Keep forgetting to do that. Furious for some. It's fine. Next. Other weapons. Pistol, nice. Now I can shoot at these people. Oh, the odds I'm gonna miss.
Me.
Oh god. Did I just shoot my own boy down? Actually, I don't think I did. I think that was one of them. Castiglia. What's going on? Did he just teleport? Is that what happened there? I think his teleporting is going to help him against me. That's funny.
Victory is imminent.
Oh, he parried me, son of a bitch.
I will do my duty.
Can't say I'm happy with that.
Such is the will of chaos. Will endure. Don't know what to do.
Shit, everyone is dying.
Rejoice in battle. My own strength.
Oh, are you kidding me? I need to reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Chaos guides me.
It's nothing.
Okay. Sorry about that.
For a long wait for you to send your text, you fat pig!
I am a navigator, not a servant.
Oh, I need to do voice of command first.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Nicely parried. It's my first. Damn it, I was wondering why I didn't chance to sneak at him. Right, so now this is where I should use Reckless Strike.
At your beck and call.
Fucking whammy and good.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Okey-dokey. What's this one? Placement points. Deflection. Nice. What happens to our auto end when I can't do anything else?
This is just too much for me.
Did he just heal himself? Oh my god. How am I supposed to deal with that?
I'll do it.
That's insane.
the Emperor commands, I act. Pursue my Emperor! I'll do it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh shit, no, I can switch weapons.
Do not dare ask.
Can I stand on my corpse?
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. That is foolishness.
Okay, let's
Indeed.
charge up my attack with a reckless attack. I really wish I could get both of these guys in line. Let's just do the same amount of damage on one. And he does no damage. This does a little bit more damage.
I will do, thank you. Just a minor setback.
Don't you need a breathing navigator?
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Damn it.
To non-believers!
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Wow, they hit their own guy. That's cool.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
What is with this guy? Just keeps fucking disappearing and reappearing with full health. It's very fucking annoying, I have to say. You too close? I
Aye, rather not. At your beck and call.
didn't hit him there.
Don't you need a breathing navigator?
Oh, I have to destroy these fucking things. Alright, well I think I'm gonna die at this point, but also let's see what this does. Fire on mastery.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands.
There we go, that's more like it.
I'll do it.
And I'll reload on its shooting shot. There we go. That's one down. Nice. Very nice. Can I hit that one from here? There we go.
I will not.
That's right, okay, let's shoot this fucker.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Damn it, till I'm weak.
So I really need to get to a place where I can like do that shit.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If only that were possible.
Can I finally kill this fucking plague bearer, please?
It will be done. Reduce to
Yes. Poison dust or something great. Fucking fantastic. Can I move?
This is just too much for me.
This guy just stepped out of cover. I want to kill him, but I gotta deal with this first. Oh shit, this is Abelard. No! This man, he's got guns. He's got a guns. How good is my charge? Too far, too far. Oh, you're lucky when you sons of bitches are too far. Why is it that that's too far but right next to him isn't? Alright, so I need to get that over here. It's not enough line of sight to get to that. Up here. I'm just gonna have to slowly like get her over there.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
He's running gun, does that give me more movement? It does! Yes! Perfect. So we'll go
I
here.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
This thing. Concentrated fire, and hopefully that's going to be enough to at least do some good damage on this guy.
As the Emperor commands.
Nice. Oh, I've still got more shots. Please.
I serve the ruinous palace.
Is he even shooting at? I'm trying to hit Cassia, I guess. So now I can use this cone attack to work on one burning thing.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Injury is not an excuse to shout one.
Shit. I'm 2 people, but then it is my 2 best people.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Charge right now. Get right next to it. Yeah, do that.
Indeed.
Did he destroy it? He destroyed it. Yes. Now it's over for you bitches.
Doubt is for the... None can escape the
Oh yeah,
Emperor's
nice, we killed him.
judgment.
We killed him good. Just gotta reload him and
Out of my way.
that sucks.
Let's make it quick. My place is at the fore.
Now do I have enough charge to hit this guy? I do, so let's do the
I will do my duty.
Charge him.
I'll do it. Faith without deed. Eradicated.
Already killed him, nice. So it's just
As
this
the
guy.
Emperor commands, I act.
How's he disappearing now? Oh, there's another one? This son of a bitch is really pissing me off.
I am your doom. My soul shall become like fire.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Let Let's get to it. Look in our ranks.
No, I'm down to one person. I'm fucked. I'm completely fucked.
Oh, my ears are ringing. That's not the Seneschal's job.
What do you mean no line of sight? Are you fucking shitting me?
At your beck and call.
God damn it, Abelard, you suck.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. It will be done.
Like you miss every fucking shot, why?
Not my worst day.
Yeah, let's do the review.
Yes.
See what happens when I die. Please, easy.
I will do my duty.
So much.
Then I'll revert to more conservative
Very
tactics.
boy.
Victory is imminent.
Let's try quickly. Confirm, but I don't know what that means.
Not like this.
Look at last scene. I think I was that far off right now. Done. So I'll be right back. Yeah. So I believe last time I was
A new challenge for me. Excellence
Unlocked.
matters. Done.
The evidence suggests that the victim was killed by poison gas. This glass-making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass.
I told you, Evie, they are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions.
The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft. Heedless of everything but what is in front of him, he leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing.
But Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one ever had before. She revealed the truth to me.
The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus.
Such dreadful shade.
Lies have many faces, but there is only one.
You know, we had this guy once, he was a quiet one. One day he walked into a middle deck bar, through one back.
Oh, so you've managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess's designs without even knowing who she is? But it's too late now. You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate.
He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast.
I do not like it when people take the prophetess Aurora's name in vain.
The warden raises his hand, and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes.
The time for words has passed. Optimates, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth, or become awash in blood.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Your emperor won't save you.
Hopefully this is a bit of a better strategic position, apart from the fact I need to destroy all those things.
Chaos guides me.
Rejoice in battle.
Nice god in the background catching the strays.
Faith without deeds is
Another
worthless.
bunch of attacks. Another one attack. Fine by me if I get to kill another
As the emperor
motherfucker.
commands, I act.
Yes.
Guides me.
He just shoot his own boy in the back. Nice.
Here we go.
These guys suck. They fucked me up before. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. That did a ton of damage, and I don't like that at all. Okay, let's use
Indeed.
this one.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Now, dear.
I know what is to come.
Let's try the old lightning trick. And that's going to hurt her as well. In fact, it's going to hurt these people. So, yeah. Can I hit him? Oof. Let's just use the old chainsaw, I suppose.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. Will do. On it. Will do.
Nice. Oh my god, he missed me and shot the machine. That's fucking amazing. Oh, how awesome. Can I attack him if I get her right there in hand? Probably. I'm not gonna go willy-nilly with a fucking fire grenades this time.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, what the fuck? I can't do anything. Guess I can shoot a pistol shot at this guy. With close things, right?
As the Emperor commands.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
Why can't I use this gun?
This is unacceptable. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
How's she moving?
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
How did she do that?
Death to non-believers!
I'll live another day.
Get to it.
From the ashes, I will
Jeez, they're really
rise.
attacking her and I don't like it.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Cover me. Be gone.
Damn it, I can kill both of them. Okay, now these guys are with glory. Oh, it's my turn. Is this one already destroyed? No, it's not.
I'm not so sure. That is not my destiny.
I'll paint your death in colors.
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. Someone else can do this. It
We'll
will
put
be
this
done.
shoot him into action again. Maybe now I could use that grenade and just fucking light him through.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Nothing I can't do.
Pistol burst, no. God damn it.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Death to the weak.
Someone just hit the ground.
Yeah, they just kill one of my people. Who's this? They kill one of their own people. No, that's my lady. Dang. Right, so we got Abelard right now. He sucks at shooting, but I've got to get this thing. Oh my god, he did it. Maybe I should have had more faith.
At your beck and call.
Motherfucker now? I can. No, I can't. It's a weird ground.
Not the scryer's job. What an unfortunate turn of fate. But of course.
Right, destroyed that one. Got to take out this one.
Emperor, give me strength.
Oh, that kind of sucked.
Isn't this a job for the servants?
All too easy.
Did I just miss? Just missed. That's so annoying.
Suits my purposes.
I'm not interested.
Can't reach you.
Follow my lead.
Now I can. Haha.
That's not the Seneschal's job. Someone else can do this.
Okay.
Indeed.
What is this foreboding?
Now, if I use the lightning, is it gonna hurt? Yeah, it is. It's kind of annoying.
Anything else?
Already done.
Did I hit it? No, of course not.
Suits my purposes.
Of course I didn't fucking hit it.
Hold on.
My heart still beats.
Now this fucker's gonna kill all my people just one by one like that. Don't appreciate that very much.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I'm not interested.
Oh, now the target's too close. You motherfucker. Oh, she's gonna shoot that lady in the back of the head.
It will be done. Time to redouble our efforts.
I guess I hit that guy. I did hit my own lady. And I did miss the thing I really wanted to
Victory
hit.
is imminent.
Why can't anyone hit this fucking thing? I need to get myself away from this one that I'm right next to.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay. Right, we're down to one, I think. That's some others.
Out of my way.
Can I fall back now?
Maybe I can just like charge a lot in there.
My place is at the fore. That's not the Seneschal's job. I will do my duty.
Yes! Now let's see how you like it. Motherfucker. What do I have here? Psychic Shriek. Okay.
Was that you?
How the fuck? How did that slash me? That ain't cool, bro.
I'm not so sure.
Target's under effect, okay.
No can do.
Okay.
Anything else? Ah!
Why have I not got enough points for anything exactly?
Suits my purposes.
Oh, I need to reload. Shit.
Nothing I can't do.
Oh, nice, he's still burning from my grenade. Oh, and now Abelard's ready to fucking come into the fray. You are so fucked, matey. Oh, you are so fucked. bitch, I got another attack too. Yeah. Oh, he parried me. Fucking parried me. What we got here? So let's see if I can do. I've not actually managed to use any of these attacks yet, I don't think. Dismantling attack. Attack always hits.
If only you knew what awaits you.
Nothing happened.
On it.
Oh, please let my sniping skill be good enough not to pat my own people in the head.
Already done. Value has been lost.
Some shots are with his enemies until damage 97 the character standing behind them. Armor penetration rod. Okay.
Victory awaits.
I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Winterscale, AF Koronus. Greatly pleased to make your acquaintance.
On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Uric V, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted still to see such rare colours in my home. Now, however, his colours are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul, for he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less.
Lady Cassia, I presume? The sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, Yvain looks away in shame. I find myself not at my best.
There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances.
Wounded, I would have phrased it altogether differently. Tortured and maimed, perhaps, have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. He is either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain. And the warden, my friend. I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Speaking is a struggle, but he continues stubbornly. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. He nods, giving in to oblivion.
It's about time.
Do some good goods here.
What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in?
Abelard trails off when he notices what you are looking at. Idira bites her lip.
I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was...
What?
Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter.
It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the archenemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now, this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated.
Come on now, Abelard. Remember what she was like.
Idira's smile betrays her grief, but at the same time is strangely knowing.
Brazen. Assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate, until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole, if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk, and why she went to get it during the attack.
Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief.
How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness.
The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy.
Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious creatures. A dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood, an annoying hindrance.
There is enough venom in Idira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury.
How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the archenemy. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side for even a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset, you just gave up.
None shall stand in my way.
The mutilated man does not stir, bound in his shackles. The plaque near his head reads, Most Holy Prophet and Optimate Artishan.
No, I didn't want to use the ladder, I wanted to check the fucking corpse, piece of shit. Oh, yeah, I can't check the corpse, I guess. Maybe. I check this whole area out now.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Your lordship,
She anxiously pitches forward.
is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he?
There are glimmers of panic in the pilot's gaze, but she quickly pulls herself together.
It will be.
We shall prevail.
Suppose I should level up before I go back to the ship. %, critical. Let's close up weapons there. Stun by mirror mobilized. 20%. Toxic damage. Can't have any more reflex apparently, so what's Caress? Conversion, demolition, Medicaid. I feel like I want Medicaid, maybe that'll give me more healy duties. Never sat again, +1. +1 temporary memory, stat count exceeds 6. +1 damage to electric power chance increased by 25. Let's take that. Okay, soldier. Car efficiencies increase. I don't know if I can use other characters' persuasion abilities in chat, but
Follow my lead.
we'll see.
Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel's systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their tasks, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. A click comes through the Vox channel followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Idira joins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering, folk have grown used to all that, so our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from... The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnisia, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of minds not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's tasks considerably more difficult, and High Factotum Janris Danrock would like to discuss how he should deal with the defective property. He is awaiting your audience on the bridge.
Okay. Janris Danrock.
The High Factotum Janris Danrock greets you with a cool smile and the merest hint of a bow.
You see, your lordship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose.
Janris Danrock nervously pulls on his luxurious frock coat as if it were uncomfortably tight.
Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain.
Good man.
If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate. As you wish, your lordship.
I've never seen anything like this before. He's jerked its emotion. Immediately, the servitors, usually every one of them, steps towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. It mimicked his movements with frightened precision. The rogue trader halted in his place and after a moment's thought waved his hand and the servitors just as synchronously will keep that gesture as well. Iconoclast seems to be the way I've been going through these. Affect the units were incinerated in the furnace and their remains expelled into the void. Dang. Dang, that was fucking crazy. Let's check out this ship and then we'll go to Rykout and Norris.
The Vox crackles to life, and Master Helmsman Raver addresses you. What we have here, Lord Capen, it is not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I am surprised, the thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. Hear us? The Vox transmission hisses and abruptly cuts to static. Do not require assistance. Copy? The Vox relays a different voice. Keep following, they'll pass us by, won't they? Lord Captain, I am told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Ricardiphilia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Yes, Lord Capen. The connection is established. For a brief moment the Vox only hisses and snaps, and then several voices at once start shouting over one another. Do not tell. Tell him. We are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are. One of the voices falters uncertainly and is replaced by another. A merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private, chant vessel. A merchant vessel. Of course, they are. Damn my stupid head, where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are The Vox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly, another swears with some foul expletives, and yet another hisses, furiously demanding that the others shut up. You manage to make out little from all this noise. We were just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue and opened fire. Miracle we could get away, Emperor protected, and then more fire. You can make out hoarse and furious whispering even over the crackling of the static. The whispering dies and a clear, youthful voice cuts through the static. Our vessel is badly damaged. Image is preventing the correct identification. We assure you, Cephal merchant vessel. Thunderfang does not require aid. Happy now. What have you done, Diet? It is too late now. The Vox channel is again filled with the angry whispering of... The whispers and static are drowned out by a clear and slightly frightened voice. Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot, on a different business. In case you are unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Koronus Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. The honeyed voice of the high factotum interrupts the translation with a polite cough. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of their livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Perhaps you...
Okay. Let's trade. So where's my money? Profit factor 13. No, I don't want to sell all of them, damn it. Try to find more. So this is just a shop now, okay.
「
As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the quill you have been using to draw up yet another order falls from your hand. You raise your head with a start. Someone else is here, in your study. You stand up and stare at the dozens upon dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among their number, you recognize the disfigured and blooded faces of those who died on the ship's bridge and those you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You are alone against a horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take your life. As if of its own accord, the shard lying on the edge of the desk, the sole remnant of Kunrad Voitvir's weapon, slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, closing in around you in a nightmarishly slow advance. The dead remain deaf to your words, creeping ever closer with the inevitability of death itself. You belatedly realize that your trembling hand has found the shard when its razor-sharp edge cuts into your palm. An unbearably bright light floods everything around, and you find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon, a skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, a curved design, and an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You have felt this gaze before, there, on the bridge, and the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven. The path is chosen. Accept your fate, champion. You feel the sword's immense weight pulling you down. You resist its will for a moment longer before collapsing to the ground to the sound of odious laughter. The strain is such that you feel your back could break at any moment. Vogue, the first dawn, is hereby woven into the tapestry of your fate. Seek the second dawn in the hands of she who rises above its future dominion. The former aspirant fell, and thus the new one will become the chosen of the weaver of destinies. Make mortals serve you as their god, and become the vessel of the edge. You awaken from the vision kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweat and with a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall those faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on your palm and the blooded shard lying on the floor remind you of what just transpired.
I feel like dogmatic is probably...
You would rather die than touch that thing again, so you reach a shaking hand for your vox and call for a servitor. Now you just have to wait for the mindless automaton to arrive, pick up the cursed artifact, and head for the nearest airlock to be claimed by the void.
I can just go up to local. Save. This was ages ago. Guess I'm going to skip through the dialogue. I'll be failing quests.
A new challenge for me.
So everyone's
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Permission to...
Yep.
The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnisia, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of minds not completely eliminated or by
Did I just skip through a choice by accident and not get to do the cool book stuff?
the high facto...
You see, your lord... If you wish to observe...
Yeah, okay.
As you wish, your lordship.
Okay, took a bunch of steps, examined them, stepped away, found a report, turned to announce a decision to dispose of them. I haven't spoken to them shop boys, but I guess I'll just do that later. should have been like, warning, you're gonna fail a quest.
As the ship... You raise your head with a start. Someone else is hit. As if of its own accord, the shard lying on the edge. The dead remain. An unbearably bright light floods everything around, and you find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, their bodies. The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient. You feel the sword. Vogue. You awaken from the vision kneeling next to you. You reach your shaking hand out to the shard, now slippery with your blood. You wipe its metallic surface and stash your treasure under your clothes, next to your heart and soul forever seared by the great power of the warp.
Crazy. Oh, nice. What's this little...
The water's calming murmurs and the warm steam feel inexplicably deceptive. A moment of weakness and rest promises nothing but danger. Beyond the glass, the distant stars glimmer in the darkness of endless space, filling you with an odd sense of dread. The parlour organ seems to have been sitting idle for many years. This majestic portrait painted by a skilled artist greets guests who have been granted permission to enter the Lord Captain's quarters.
Extractium, that's hilarious. Let's take everybody. Because this game promotes that apparently, unlike certain Baldur's Gates. The starport greets you with a din of ordnance and the smell of explosives tickles your nostrils. It is difficult to tell through the smoke who is firing at whom.
Halt! Weapons on the ground, or I'm firing.
A man in a torn and dirty uniform hobbles toward you from behind the chunks of rockcrete and crumpled plasteel. His cracked helmet is adorned with a crooked label that reads SGT Malgar.
Alright, so our skies are in lockdown, the rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and you lot just happen to land in our rear without a scratch to show for it, and on a shuttle like that. Where did you get it? Stolen from the palace, isn't it?
He is visibly awed by the resplendent gold of your transport.
Grab him, lads. We got ourselves a rebel landing force.
Abelard turns purple.
By the Holy Throne, what is this mess?
Idira glances around.
They are in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them.
With a mixture of awe and terror, he snaps to attention, raises his freshly cut chin like an exemplary soldier, and barks.
My mistake, sir. At once. The starport is under the control of the Governor's wardens. Perimeter commander is Serhea.
A frag grenade explosion cuts off the rest of the sergeant's words. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm that is now adorned with crimson tatters. Blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. With a rasping cough, the sergeant turns back to you.
Pardon me, sir. Sergeant Lasse Malga reporting. My unit is holding the starport on the Governor's orders. How may I serve?
At the word Inquisition, the sergeant's face fills with awe.
I don't know, sir. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at the headquarters. Your lordship, sir. Unrest, sir. Armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First the lower levels sparked, then it went up the...
Then Felek tore off his mask, precisely because he knew about the trouble on Rykad Minoris. He knew that none of our allies would come to our aid.
Cassa lets out a sorrowful sigh.
You may continue your report, peasant.
My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priests linked to satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. They were orbiting the star until one of them set course for landing on Rykad Majoris. The governor took precautionary measures in order to increase security at the key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you better double the warden details. The alarm was raised, and we were sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able... They're crushing us, the scumbags. It's been a whole turn since the last reinforcements came in. We're running low on ammo. Every other fighter is wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but they'll drive us out of here any minute. Sergeant Lasse Malgar, sir. 11th generation loyal soldier of House Winterscale. Awarded 3 commendations for faultless service. Ever since the olden days, His Lordship the Rogue Trader has recruited soldiers and shipwrights on Rykad Minoris. So there is no greater honor for a Ricadian than serving his lordship with diligence. Ill thought, sir. We've fallen on hard times. The ground keeps shaking. Things keep exploding. The people are scared. They've forgotten all about their duty. And that's when those, Emperor forgive me, preachers came. They started riling everyone up. Sure enough, I live to serve.
The sergeant's grim voice rings with a martyr's pride.
Affirmative, your lordship, sir. It's all those damned... If I may report, sir, as long as the rebels keep shooting their damned anti... I have no one to send with you as an escort. I assigned all available troops to accompany the esteemed tech priest to the governor. I will vox...
Idira frowns as her gaze grows distant, as if she is looking through the sergeant.
You're a good soldier, but you've got a lot of blood on your hands, both yours and others. You know, the same hand that salutes now might falter in darkness. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness.
Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head round these fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop.
The sergeant shakes his head in disappointment.
Ah, if only Sergeant Davion of Tertium was here. He may have completely lost his marbles, but if I'd let him accompany you, you could have walked all the way to the governor's palace without any harm befalling you.
One of ours, a veteran. No idea how he wound up here. The man's from Atoma Prime, the other end of the galaxy. Silent chap, crazy eyes, but you should see him slay enemies of humanity. There's none like him. The sergeant sighs heavily.
All of our roadblocks are gone. The whole place is in the rebels' hands. The city is almost lost, so no help will come. We are surrounded by rebels. And watch your steps, sir. The streets are chock full of mines.
His remark about mines lodges itself in your memory. More than anything, you will need to watch the ground and not your surroundings. You'd rather risk a shot from a rebel or a jittery soldier than experience a few handfuls of lethal frag shrapnel resting on top of some 300 grams of explosive feisline.
A very important person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before they locked down the sky. He kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Amarant or Amarnat or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of our questions, though. Said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. He demanded to talk to the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep trouble at bay.
The sergeant blushes slightly.
I live to serve.
Another explosion interrupts the sergeant's words. With a sigh of relief, he turns to his soldiers and spits out a booming series of commands.
Did you see that? They almost knocked us out of the air. Some bumbling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
I do not think the rogue trader should...
Eyes of mercy.
Show them no
Straight into
mercy.
it, I guess.
If I may.
Okay, what the fuck am I doing?
I'll do it. Faith without beauty is worse than unhated.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Doubt is for the weak.
Just get on the safe side.
Let's make it quick.
Dang. Sharpen my boys. How dare you? For that, you die.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Let's get to it.
They're just shooting up all their own boys. These guys suck.
Out of my way.
Now he's coming in close when I've got Abel off right there. fucking crazy. Oh, nice, this guy's got a fuck on. Yes, he must be crazy.
But of course, farewell.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. At your beck and call. Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'm a member.
Show me what you've got. Let's get to it.
Let's make it quick.
The unrighteous have come to take all that we have from us. Let us stand united, my brethren, to battle.
Yeah.
My ears are ringing.
They're shooting their own boys up more than they're shooting me. These guys are so dumb. They're crazy. All I need to do is whack this motherfucker.
I am a navigator,
Ow.
not a servitor.
And I guess I'll give Abelard some boosts.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm afraid not.
Okay, that's not.
Guided by faith.
So is this some sort of special attack? Firearm mastery.
I am his will made manifest.
Okay.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commanded, I am. You, my Emperor!
Oh, I still get another attack? Oh yeah. And again? I mean, if I can just
I'll
keep
do it.
shooting this guy,
None
I'll
can
do
escape
that.
the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. I'll reload just to finish off. Right, I need to get my boy up in here because these guys are pretty much wrecked now. So let's pop in. Take him out in one. Or am I hit
Not
by
my
the
specialty.
thing? No, I'm just saying, okay, let's just go for this guy.
Absolutely not. Let's get to it.
Yeah, getting a nice little bust. That's fucking awesome.
Onward!
That is fucking awesome. Can I use the lightning? Oh my god. Yes.
That is not my destiny.
You're in no line of sight. He's right there. He's right fucking there. Okay. Let's just get close to everyone on me and this one person.
Will do.
I will do my duty. Someone else can do this. I took care of this one.
Oh, dang. He's slash him as well.
You were done.
Hold on.
He's still this guy. He's very well hidden away back there.
I've suffered worse.
Can I get over here and deal with that guy?
Do not dare ask. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands. I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Alright, some movement to do here.
I shall not fear. Nothing of value has been lost.
Oh, there we go. We
None
killed them
shall
all.
stand in my way.
Who's this guy? Blind mad now.
Eyes. My eyes. Have you got them? Please give them back to me. Even just one. Please.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Spare none of them!
Quite a lot of enemies here. Something about this lady. So this lady wants to be back here. Something wants to be in the color. He wants to be like that. Here, got the showing color.
I'm in, maggot. Let's get to it.
Out of my way.
The unrighteous have come to take all that we have from us. Let us stand united, my brethren. To battle.
They just killing their own people again.
Choking
Fucking
me.
idiots. Dum-dums.
There is movement in the Empyrean. Anything else?
Oh yes, that's a nice attack.
If I may. The navigator's might. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Are you seriously just running in here because you're gonna get
Let's
fucked?
make it quick.
Indeed. It will be done.
Suits my purposes. All too easy. I don't have time for this.
Oh, I still haven't given myself any fucking melee weapons. That's very annoying.
Nothing I can't do. Let's get to it. Here we go.
Look at they're just lining up.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Just lining up for it. Like, what are they thinking? Even if I miss, I'm just gonna fucking destroy them.
As the Emperor commands, grant is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
But not by much.
How'd you like this?
Let's get to it.
I'm so glad I missed. That looked like it would have done some damage.
Not this Squire's job.
No line of sight, okay.
I know what is to come.
How about now?
I feel
I need to do everything myself.
That is foolishness. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do. Die! 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 Reduced to dust!
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
We'll all wait for you to send your text. You fat pig!
It will be done.
Already done. Opposing me was your biggest
Dang.
mistake.
Packed. Just this guy now.
If I may, try to die with grace at least.
There we go. All dead.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
What's this? The base.
Over there.
Never doubt me.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
The turret was placed in a great hurry, but the Technomat never had the chance to
Pay
activate it.
attention.
I think I need to check my inventory. Probably upgrade some things. To 20, that's way better than what I've got. 20 dodge penalty. So that's got the same amount of armor without any dodge penalty. Yes, please. Owlcat sword I'll save for someone else. What's this? Armored body glove, nope, nope, nope. What I want is a noble sword. Where am I just regular swords? Ooh, 25% of no dodge penalty. I guess I'll take that instead. Boots. I don't have any boots. Mezoa pattern sword. Negotiate a pistol. Right, let's do the pistol and the sword now. Nice, nice. Chainmail, 30%. A little bit of a dodge penalty. Give that to someone else. Let's cape. No, I think I want a Iconoclast. Okay, so this is also where I can equip grenades. So let's just stick that in there. One of these. Nope. Oops. Relogic or more hit points. persuasion +3 to tech use. I'll just leave that as it is. Okay, I think that's my guy. Wait, is that a ring? Last fire, lead short and sport combat. 10% bonus, I'll give that to someone else. You have that. Actually, no. She should have that. Endure. Oh, that's for this guy. Large medkit, yes please. Shock baton. So she should really have a melee weapon. Scrappy last guns, not better than what I've got. Shotgun. What's this? Fun grenade, and give her a couple of these. 25%, so okay. She's got a low level armor bodyguard, which is this one, so let's give her the 20%. Okay, who's next? Oh, this stop revolver's better than the pistol she's got now. Serrated mono knife, and that's better than the sword she has. This guy needs some fancy shit. Oh, I never gave him a quite okay. Okay, easy enough. Okay, so let's upgrade his pistol. Firehammer. Shotty pistol seems like a good way to go with this guy. These my close range mans. 30, he's already got 35. Let's give him a grenade or 2. Maybe the stop. Keep the shotty. Keep the shotty. What we got here? Is this a fancy sword? The Mars pattern sword. So this I wanted to swap. Chainsaw's not that great. Would be nice if I could get a better one. Are these like better staves? Okay. So if I switch to... She's just got a standard staff, so if I give her... This does more damage. Doesn't have lightning arc though. Kinda need the lightning arc, because that one. That must be a special weapon for this character. Yes. Staff of House Orcelio. So it still does strike. Enemies target whenever get powers. Power perception. Okay, give her that. Why not? Maybe she should have the chainmail, that's not too bad of a dodge penalty. I mean, it's half those, but it's also 30% armor. She looks cool now. Awesome. Right. One pause. So.
I better myself through my service. The Emperor favors
Victory
me
awaits.
today.
The insurgents walked in a crowd right across the mine barriers, seemingly oblivious to the fear of death.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire in the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
God damn, that dude's badass.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half of his face.
Not another step.
Oh cool, this guy's actually got voice acting.
Flee, for I am death.
By the throat! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, placid.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to rogue trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation. The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers. I identify as Magus Pascal Hanema of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts in the Furibunda system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by by the commander to discontinue their movement and wait to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. The suffering of the flesh is a negligible factor. Metal conquers meat.
Oh, nice, yes.
A new challenge for me?
They fear to...
Seems like intelligence for a tech priest. Can use based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Nice.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Does something...
Did you...
Look, I'm always ready.
An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire, and not a single one of them attempted to flee.
What's that ladder goes to? Seems completely pointless.
Sometimes, I wonder to what extent our perception of the Empyrean differs.
Ugh. I'm glad that I never have to look at it. No offense, Cass, but I'll do just fine without an eyeball in the middle of my forehead.
Judging by the caustic smell and oily stains, Promethium was previously stored here. It must have fallen into the hands of the heretics.
Irrefutable certainty.
No. So this whole room is just kind of pointless.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Just one bit of loot. I don't see why they couldn't just make that one of them doors that opens. There's a whole another section.
An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire, and not a single one of them attempted to flee.
Victory awaits.
The pilot dressed in a crumpled uniform adorned with the von Valancius coat of arms still looks quite pale. Her white hands bear red. Her voice quivers slightly, but even her fear cannot stop her from using typical Voidsman jargon.
That was some F-flight, your lordship. If we'd been a little less lucky, we'd be checking in at the port. Can't say I know, your lordship, but the shots it fires certainly fly quick. I've never... My bad, there, your lordship. Senior... I'm awful sorry, your lordship, but I can't.
Lord Captain, the pilot is right.
I'm awful sorry, your lordship, but I can't.
A new challenge for me?
The servitor looks past you, not noticing your presence. I honor your motive force, machine spirit. I honor your engine's might.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I can zoom in. So what are these like skull things? I guess I have to go this way.
Follow my lead.
Okay, so those things are weird. Unless there's something up here. Oh, I don't think I even went up there before. Oh yeah, I did.
I rise.
Written on the side of the shuttle in pilot's lowly slang are the words, "Do not touch." A shipment of tithes to the blessed Lord Captain Caligo's winter scale. Perhaps there is something worth your attention in this shuttle.
Ooh, a new cave. Sanctuary of the officer arbiter abilities by one cell. Cool.
It's about time.
Oh, here we go. Wow, he was just letting me I will chop them
The young,
down.
shaggy-haired soldier is still pale. Nonetheless, as you approach, he holsters his pistol, the hallmark of good discipline. He gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile.
Thank you, my lord. You arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it Lucky Jasper, the governor's aide and personal Vox operator. I was dispatched to the starport on special orders. All thanks to you, my lord. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels, damn them to the void, go around maiming anyone they get their hands on and scorching their eyes. Then they leave the...
He lowers his voice and adds with gravity.
The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it, but I've heard whispers that it's not just some nonsense. I have studied several deceased individuals with similar injuries. Their sensory organs were removed by means of thermal influence of concentrated light beams. I hypothesize that this act of mutilation is part of some blasphemous ritual intended following Governor Medinea's special instructions, namely,
He grits his teeth with a pained expression, furrowing his brow.
oh, right, it's a secret assignment. I can't talk about it. A rogue trader?
After casting a quick glance over your gear, he nods in understanding.
Oh, so you must be from House Von Valance.
Jasper pauses for a second, then mumbles.
Well, all right. If you really are a rogue trader, I'll tell you everything. I'm supposed to deliver updated Vox codes, and, how should I put it, assess the situation. The planet is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into our VoxNet and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot on Rakati Philia, the prison planetoid. Urak V Station is silent, although the navigators there have always been a reclusive bunch. I was hoping I'd be lucky enough to run into a pilot or captain here who could give me an update, but that's hardly a possibility right now. The rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their dam cannon.
He stops talking a little too abruptly. Jasper looks away.
It's nothing classified, just personal. There's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel Veckery, You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back, and those rebel scumbags will shoot them out of the sky. I want to find a place that's high up, set up a Voxcaster there, and send them a transmission. The sky is closed off. Don't try to land. But I didn't make it in time. Those blind dogs chased after me.
Abelard shakes his head disapprovingly, but his eyes are understanding.
That is why all members of a Voidship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant of the Emperor is to their duty, there is always the danger that family ties might... Really? That's marvelous. May the Emperor protect you for 1,000 years, and then 1,000 more for bringing me such good news.
He beams in elation.
I'll name my firstborn after you, I swear. In fact, I'll name all my children after you.
Jasper's face quickly turns grey as he says,
I have, but I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing... There's not much anyone could tell you about it. That station belongs to the novice Nobelite.
It is beginning to sound like he is complaining.
That place is creepy. They say they order shuttles with servants from Rykad.
Your brothers and sisters lived and died for a great cause, serving a navigator house and therefore all of the Imperium. It is a high honor, one that few could bear.
Only now does Jasper notice Cassia, and his eyes go wide with fear. He opens and closes his mouth a few times helplessly like a fish, unable to utter a sound. Instead,
the esteemed and honorable scion of blessed rogue traitor Kaligos Winterscale, master of the Rykad system, at the behest of his illustrious father...
Jasper's face betrays a fierce inner struggle before he blurts out.
You know what I think? I find it curious that blessed Kaligos didn't make him the ruler of our world. Lord Yvain is his blood, but it's the governor who rules us. Then why do you think he sent him here? I think he's been exiled.
Jasper mumbles evasively.
Well, obviously. I'm not some pessimist to say otherwise. You really won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten.
His words come flying at the rate of stubber fire.
Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quelled a normal riot. We're not some commoners. We're Ricadians, the naval elite of House Winterscale. But those people, they're vicious. They know no fear. And their attacks, they're so precise, it's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. The command executed 7 officers on suspicion of espionage, but it's not about spying. They say the leader of the rebels is some two-faced Aurora who can see into the future. Now, she's the real danger.
Idira scoffs and rubs her hands together in excitement.
She can see into the future, is that right? We'll see about that. She's up against the wrong psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but they've not failed me once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that her future doesn't look too bright now that the Lord Captain is involved.
I can't believe brutally maim him is a fucking option.
It was my pleasure to be of service to you, my lord. It's nice to chat to someone normal.
He glances warily at the body of the nearest blinded lunatic.
You're right. We shouldn't stay here or we might run into rebels. I'll go find a safe place to watch the sky for any landing shuttles. May the Emperor protect you, my lord.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay, now we're careful of this area out. I think there was also some symbols up here. I don't know what they are.
I tire of idleness, let's move.
Yes. It's like loot and skull things.
The grand viaduct for receiving esteemed guests is buried under the rubble.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I honor your motive force. Machines.
How may I serve, your lordship?
I am fucking confused. Aha. Holy shit.
Victory awaits!
Why do I want to activate? Sorry.
I did
Access received.
I won't heed your cries of mercy!
Are you ready to die?
If only that were possible. I'm afraid not.
On it.
Oh, I missed. Those turrets are crazy.
Nothing I can't do. Not my specialty. Or two.
Let's get to it.
Oh, snap. Run into the fire, why don't you, you fucking goof? Now.
I'll do it.
Activate calculate fury algorithm. My vow is to serve. Request denied. Hold on.
My faith shields me. Scared yet? This will leave a scar. They who discern the future own the battlefield. But of course, cleanses the body.
Everyone dead now?
A new challenge for me?
Well, that was pretty lucky. Streets of the capital. That might be my point to save and go next and do.
Follow my lead.
A young man in a planetary guard uniform salutes you.
Your Lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to me was... The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to... Apologies, Your Lordship.
The soldier draws himself up and goes to adjust his gear.
Your mouth is full of mud, soldier.
The soldier gulps nervously under the stern gaze of Cass's ruby eyes. Idira winces, glances at you, then shakes her head.
The Emperor protected me.
The soldier replies with confidence.
I didn't run. Yes, Your Lordship. We have to take this avenue. It leads from the starport right to the command center. It's a short walk.
Alright, let's save it there because we need to level up in Black too. So we'll save it here. We'll see if anyone's online for a raid, although during the day no one tends to be, so let's actually have a look for anyone else that's playing Rogue Trader. And as I'm wrapping up, please feel free to like, follow, subscribe, all of that jazz. Let's try this guy, Senator.
Oh yeah, that did work.
Okay, thank you for hanging out. So I'm gonna go find that fucking chat thingy now. Where's my channel? Okay, there we go. And I will be back later on, probably with more of this. But for now, peace out, check out Xenothar. And like I say, like, follow, all that jazz. But for now, peace out.